discuss, well, I'm playing Injustice here. I'm going to discuss the latest, the newest, I should say, excuse me, I'm just adjusting the mic there, the newest Justice League trailer that just came out. And I have to say that I like it. It looks really good. It looks really good. I like the fact that they are basically, in a sense, making it like, you know, they're making it like a an origin for them, even though it's a continuation, basically, from Batman v Superman. And it's basically a continuation, and I like the fact that they don't give much away, even in this trailer. I like the fact they don't give too much away in this trailer. Due to the fact that, you know, we don't see Darkseid, because obviously it's not Darkseid apparently, and that's probably going to be at the end credits, and that's going to be saved for the follow-up of Justice League, or whatever they're going to do next. After this. So again, I don't know what it's going to be that they're going to do, but apparently we get to see what the Parademons look like, and the Parademons actually look pretty good. I mean, I'm not sure if this is the finished look for them, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the finished look for them, or it's just, you know, just what they, or it's just like a rough draft of what they're gonna look like. And sorry about that. But like I said, it looks like we're gonna look at the Parademons and exactly what they're gonna look like in the film. And like I said, I don't know if it's the finished product, but if that's what they're gonna look like in the final film when it comes to theaters. But I can say that I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we do get a good look of all the, and I just lost there. And again, like I said, I just lost it. But like I said, we kind of get an idea of what the Parademons are going to look like in the film. And apparently, like I said, we kind of get an idea. Let me just tone this down just a little bit. And I'll default them back at the end. But like I said, you know, we kind of get a look at the Parademons for the first time in the movie, and like I've been trying to say, because I was concentrating on the fighting here, we do get an idea of what they're gonna look like. Again, we don't know if this is the final product for them. Again, like I said, we don't know if this is the final product for them, the final look. I'm sure it's still got a little bit more post-production to go, but from what I've seen, it looks they look menacing. I mean, they do have the yellow eyes and everything. They're a lot different than what you see in the cartoon or maybe in the comics. So it's going to be really interesting to see how, you know, the overall look is for those for Darkseid's army minions, if you will, when we see them. As far as the characters go, like Batman and Wonder Woman, I like the characterization there. I like the fact that, you know, it's Batman that kind of goes on the journey to find Aquaman, and You know, he goes, like I said, on the journey to find Aquaman, because he goes to the north. But here's the other thing about going to the north as well. Let's not forget, in the comics, no matter how you look at it, the northern hemisphere, as far as the comics are concerned, is where the Fortress of Solitude is. So who's to say, you know, that's not where he's going? Not where maybe he's gonna see Superman be alive. Like, wait a minute, you know, he's thinking like everybody else, Superman was dead, and yet here he is alive. And so we don't know exactly what the journey is. It could be, like I said, it could be him going to Fortress of Solitude because he's heard Superman might be there. But it might be finding finding Arthur Curry, Aquaman. So it could tie into that as well. So it could tie into that as well. But I like how he's the one that goes on that journey to search for the members. I do like that. I like the fact that Wonder Woman is the one that acknowledges to Batman, the threat's not coming, it's already here. Like, she already knows. Because if you go and see the Wonder Woman movie and you see a little bit in the Batman v Superman when Bruce shows her that picture, it kind of gives you an idea that she already has an idea of exactly what we're in store for, or exactly what they're in store for, and when she says that they're already there, it basically tells me that she found out like I said, she found out either through her journeys, either going back to Vescera, Vescera, or whatever the name is, Themyscira, basically back back to her home, to her people. She probably found out the truth there. Overall, I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with the film, with this trailer, because like I said, we get to see the fact that we see that Batman's going on the journey to kind of recruit some of them, from Aquaman to the Flash to Cyborg, I believe. Maybe both him and Wonder Woman, you know, meet up with Cyborg. But I like the fact that he's the one that goes on the journey for the first two, and I like how now here's the thing about his interaction with Barry Allen, the Flash. It's like, you know, people like Angry Joe Vargas feel like there wasn't really any flavor or any real, you know, like, you know, feeling there, and that there should have been, and that, you know, even other Joe said that there should have been like some kind of sound effect when he threw the, you know, the Batarang at Flash, and Flash caught it, and it was in slow motion. Let me explain that. The slow motion, and I'm not trying to say Angry Joe or other Joe don't have a point in what they said, but the slow motion is to interact with his speed. Like, Batman's throwing the Batarang as fast, you know, at quick speed, like just, you know, just shooting it right out of his hand, or just throwing it right out of his hand at a quick speed, and the reaction is being seen from like Barry Allen's point of view, like he's seeing it coming at him at slow motion and he's grabbing it. Well, from Batman's perspective, it's going in fast motion. And I like I like how Barry Allen, he notices when he catches it and he looks, he's like, "Wait a minute, you're the Batman?" You know, so and I do like the interaction there. I kind of like the little bit, almost the Batman or Robinish kind of interaction with a little of that humor, like, you know, Barry Allen asking him, "Well, what's your power?" And Bruce is like, "I'm rich," you know. So again, I like that kind of interaction and everything. Yeah, I could tell that some people may not like some of the CGI, especially when it comes to Cyborg, to Victor's character, Cyborg. I know some people may not like that, but I think it's going to be okay. I think they're going to do a decent job with it. And what you're going to get is motion capture, so when they do behind the scenes featurettes, you're going to see that he's going to have the half a motion capture, like on the half of his face. You know, like on half of his face is going to be motion captured, and the rest of his body is going to be motion captured. So you kind of get that feeling. And yeah, the trailer does show that it's probably still in post-production. That's why it may look like it's more CGI in certain points than it does finished product. Oh, sorry, my thumb hit my mic there. um, One other thing that we do see in this trailer that I'm sure I haven't seen the rest of Angry Joe's reaction, but one other thing we do see is Lois Lane. We see Lois Lane, so that kind of tells us Amy Adams' character. So that kind of tells us that Superman is going to come back. We just don't know when. And again, I still have this theory that the Arctic part could play something in that because that let's not forget, like I said, the Arctic, northern hemispheres, if you will, is where the Fortress of Solitude is located in the comics and in the animated media. So that's probably where they'll end up, even in the classic movies as well. That's probably going to play a role in this as well. Maybe I'm not saying it will. Um, so yeah, overall the action looks really good. I mean, Cyborg, you could tell he's gonna. Some people are saying he's gonna steal the show and everything. I would say he probably will, but I say he's gonna be more of a deep. He's not gonna be deep. He's gonna be like kind of hybrid, like kind of in between. He's gonna be serious. He's gonna be basically. He's gonna be the brains of the team, of the group, but he's gonna be basically. Basically sort of a hybrid, basically like a tragic character, kind of like half tragic, half down to earth kind of character. Like it's a tragedy what happened to him, but once he gets used to it, he's more down to earth. He's more like himself. So I could see him playing out like that. I could see that. You could definitely tell there's going to be humor in this. There's no doubt. I mean, you saw it in the Comic Con trailer teaser, Comic Con trailer. And you see it here, especially towards the end. And when you have, it looks like Commissioner Gordon going like, "Oh, it's nice to see you hanging out with others, or playing again, or playing well with others again, or hanging out with others once again." And you see Aquaman showing up when Gordon says that, and acknowledging, acknowledging why Bruce or Batman is out, like on the roof like he is, like, "Oh yeah, a bat, yeah, cool." So. And Bruce's reaction or Batman's reaction is like to Gordon like temporarily maybe. Like he's basically telling Gordon, yeah, I'm working with others, but it might just be temporary. And I will say this: is there's anybody that's going to steal the show and steal this movie, it's going to be the Aquaman character. It's going to be Arthur's character. He's going to steal it. There's no doubt. And I can definitely, and I do agree. I like the fact that if there's any kind of change that they had to make, that was necessary to make this more down to earth, more realistic. It had to be Aquaman's character and making him more of an islander, Samoan descent, maybe. I like that. I really do. I like that change. And again, it sounds like he's going to be the one that steals the show in this movie. So I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to see what he does in this film. Cannot wait to see that. Overall, the action looks really good so far. I like the fact that we do see them fighting the parademons, and I like the way some of the ways that they they show how that action goes down, that fighting goes down. You have Batman swinging from the skies. You have Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Cyborg inside what looks like a ship, possibly a ship or something like that. So, so overall, I got really nothing bad to say about it. I do look forward to it. I like the fact, I am going to give them credit. I do like the fact that they did not show Superman. They didn't hint he was coming back. They didn't show nothing. I like that. And hopefully they'll be able to keep it a secret until maybe the second trailer, if they want to spill or kind of spill it, maybe spill the beans, if you will, come Comic-Con, maybe they'll do it then. But overall, I have to say I like the fact that they did not show Superman in this because it keeps the belief, no matter what the sources say, what pictures and stuff get leaked, it keeps the illusion alive that he may not come back in this one. He may not come back ever in the films, especially for the newer fans, the newer readers and viewers and all that. So I like that. I like the fact that we're getting that, and I can definitely, I can definitely see maybe an ending credit because uh, the the uh, the villain was supposed to get here is not going to be Darkseid yet. Uh, was supposed to get a character. He appeared apparently at the end, and totally different than what he looks like in the cartoon, in the animated, in Superman the animated series, as well as maybe in the comics. But we get a character called Steppenwolf. So he's gonna. So basically, reports is he's gonna be the main baddie. And if that's true, then I would expect towards the end them taking sort of a Avengers like um, an Avengers like approach to it by showing Darkseid at the end of it. But here's where it could hurt them because they're going to take an Avengers like approach, but they're going to basically screw it up because they're going to bring Darkseid in the follow up to Justice League, and that's like I said, that's what probably will screw it up. So Avengers, they've been building, because here's the thing, Avengers have been building towards this for the past God, well, geez, what, a decade now. So you know, so so I really don't think that so I really don't think that them rushing into Darkseid is gonna help them out in any way. Wonder Woman's place is Themyscira. Themyscira. That's kind of what I was wondering. But anyway, I just don't think them rushing into it. I just don't think them rushing into bringing Darkseid in the next year or two is going to help them. But if they do it correctly, maybe it might. I don't really know. I don't really know, but let's just hope they do Darkseid's appearance good. I mean, because like I said, the Avengers, they've been doing this for about a year, just about a decade now. So, and they've been building up to Thanos' appearance, since the Avengers, since the first Avenger film, and they've been building to this moment since the first Iron Man film in 2007. So 2007, 2008, but so like I said, they've been building towards it since 2008, and 2007, 2008, so just about a decade. So I just feel that
You ain't so fast. You ain't so cool.
so like I said, hopefully even if they're speeding it up, they'll do it correctly. I mean, I just don't want them to screw it up, if anything. But overall, besides that, I like the fact that the trailer looks promising. Has made the movie look promising, and I can't wait to see when it comes out. I can't wait to see it in theaters because I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna surprise people. Because I think if they learned anything from Suicide Squad is if you do a good movie, it will surprise people. People will enjoy it. And there's gonna be people. Just won that. But like I said, I feel it's going to surprise people because, like I said, if they've learned anything from Suicide Squad, it's to how it's you can do a good movie, you can do a movie that'll get mixed reactions, but it'll be more positive than negative, and I think hopefully they've learned from that. But overall, I liked what I saw in the trailer. Again, we got to see what the parademons are going to look like. Probably not fully finished yet, but we got an idea of what they're going to look like. We see that the obviously one of the main goals in the film is they're going to try to is the mother boxes. We see a mother box right at the beginning of the trailer, so we can kind of tell that the parademons are going to be coming because of that, arriving because of that, or something. Because, like I said, Wonder Woman tells Batman, Bruce, that they're already there. So again, it looks promising, and I I really can't say more than that. But like I said, I know that they're going to speed up Darkseid's arrival with the next Justice League film after this. I just wish they would take their time with it, really. I mean, just take the time, do a little end credits where you hint he's coming in, he's going to be coming in from. I mean, honestly, the best time you could have started it was with Man of Steel. Man of Steel, you could have started like a little tease there, like showing a hand, showing something, and then continue that on with Batman v Superman, and then continue that on more so with Justice League. Well, not Justice League, but with Wonder Woman, with Suicide Squad, I should say. Then Wonder Woman, and then Justice League can get a full reveal, and then Justice League 2 is when you can go all out with it. Yeah, it would be a shorter span of time. I'm a shorter and quicker span of time, but I look at the fact that if they would have done it just like that, even if it's a shorter and quicker amount of time, it would have worked better, and I think it would have had a better effect. So, hopefully they don't screw it up, because I know at the end of Justice League, maybe we'll get something at the end of Wonder Woman as well. We'll get like a tease, an end credit tease leads into Justice League, kind of that. Because remember, she says in the trailer that they're already there. The parademons, Darkseid's forces are already there. So we kind of get an idea that. So maybe I'm thinking we'll get some kind of hint at the end of the Wonder Woman film that will lead into Justice League, and as to why she tells Bruce that. So that'll be something to look forward to as well. Overall, I like what I saw, and again, I just wish they would take their time. Like I said, they could have dropped hints here and there, even though it would have been a little quicker than what Marvel has done with their series, with their series of movies. But maybe they'll surprise us, and we'll see. And we'll just have to see what happens. But really, that's all I could say. Just can't wait to see what kind of trailer they give us come San Diego Comic-Con, because they have to drop one then too. So overall, I thought the Justice League trailer they dropped today was pretty good, and again, it makes the movie look promising. So that's all I could say, and that's all I'm gonna say. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I'm out.